Hello everyone. So there was a question on the community today about, not today, but yesterday, about detecting the conflicting tickets, existing tickets that might exist when someone is raising a ticket from the, within Jira. I was about to say portal, but I'll come to that. Now, when you're looking at your when you're looking at raising a new request, let us say you're trying to raise a bug, you will of course click on the create button, and then of course you will fill up the form. Now the requirement here is, and fortunately this is on, not really fortunately, but good thing is that this is actually on server and there are possibilities on server. And this particular question, basically, it's a long question, but I'll of course give you the summary. Now the main thing that Imran wants to know here is if someone is trying to fill up the create issue screen form, of course the person is going to fill up or select some fields, maybe a drop down select list custom field, or maybe any other field. Now based on the fields that are selected by the user, the requirement here is to display some kind of message to the user that based on the fields that you filled in, there is already a ticket or an issue. Now this search can be performed based on the fields that user is selecting when the user is trying to fill up the form using those fields, and it can also be based on just the title, or I should say the summary. So there are you can actually do it for multiple fields, and there are a couple of ways of doing it. One obvious way is of course using a ScriptRunner for Jira, where you can use behavior, and also there is a way to do it using the behavior is probably more convenient way of doing it. I was about to say issue picker, because the way issue picker works is when you are trying to type in let us say the summary or whatever, it can actually search for the existing tickets, issues, and then it can let you select one of those. But that, because here we don't really want to select the issue, so issue, not really issue picker, but most likely behavior will probably work fine. Yes, behavior will work fine, and when the user is typing in the details in the form, we can definitely then display some kind of a message. And what Imran is talking about here is that there is no need to stop the user from creating the issue. It is more about just displaying a message. Now I was thinking, because this is of course related to a very customized version of this particular use case where you need to look for fields. Maybe we can also think of, in case you have similar requirements, you can always think of using, if that is applicable, of course not always, but you also have the customer portal where you can have your knowledge base articles, and if you're trying to deflect the ticket creation from the portal, that is why the portal is there for you to have this. You have the portal, which is a web interface, but you can also have this web portal, your customer portal, your Jira service management based project linked to the knowledge base article. So that is of course one native out of the box feature that you have in Jira. If you're using Jira with Confluence, and if you have like a knowledge base article or knowledge base setup. Now this, you must be wondering how to maybe write a script. Imran has already shared the script. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of time to basically troubleshoot, but I thought I'll probably share it with everyone in case you have a similar need. But if you want to maybe learn about behaviors, you can go to the Adaptivist library. They also have, I believe, a lot of examples on behaviors. That is my recommendation. Library, and what happened? So I was trying to find library and I couldn't find it anymore. It was there in the list. Okay, library.adaptivist.com, and you can actually search for behaviors. And if you look on the left hand side, and if you try to search for behaviors, you will find plenty of examples here. This is actually something that you can definitely straight away look and check and try to maybe use this or some of these scripts. Maybe there is something that you can do with the message, but let us search. Let us search for something like message. Maybe not. So I was thinking maybe we can use that read-only text field to display something, or maybe we can display some message on top. But behavior is the approach that you need to take. And of course, you need to have ScriptRunner for Jira. And there are, of course, some apps that you can always try. But using ScriptRunner, that is a great thing about ScriptRunner. You have plenty of flexibility. So that is all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.